Hi everyone, I'm Alan from Newlands Nursery and this is today's 5-minute Friday, something you can do in the garden that's super easy to do. We're January now, so don't have to do it in the garden, do it in the nice warmth of a conservatory or hallway or something like that. We're sowing spring onions. January is the perfect time to do it. I'm a massive fan of getting a really good head start on your gardening, and it makes so much difference. You start doing stuff now, you're going to reap the benefits, but also it's important to do things at the right time of year. So January is a great time to sow things like spring onions. So I've got my seeds. This is White Lisbon. It's probably the oldest spring onion variety around. We've got a cell tray, second-hand cell tray. It's an open one, so I'm just going to scatter sow into this. Some multi-purpose compost. You could use seed and cutting compost, completely up to you, but I'm using multi-purpose compost. Clearly can't talk at the moment. It works really, really well. And a watering can, fairly obvious what that's for. So let's get any big lumps out, chuck some soil in here, some compost. Just going to level it over. I'm not pushing it down when I do that. It's important that you don't do that when you're doing your cuttings and you're sowing. We don't want compacted, hard compost or soil. This is fairly light, this compost, so it's really hard to compact it a lot, but some compost is really easy to compact and the roots are going to be quite hard, find it hard to get into the soil, so we don't want to do that. So just tap it down, level it over. You want a relatively level, don't get a spirit level out or anything like that, but a relatively level surface to sow into. Now these spring onions, they're more a salad crop. They're sort of halfway between a salad crop and a real onion, aren't they? They're not 100% sort of bulbing onion, or they're definitely not a bulbing onion, but they're used in salads and things like that, or cooking. So I'm not going to do a nice neat line. You could create what's called a drill. So you could put a line here, just a slight indent where you could put your seeds, and make yourself a nice tiny little allotment, but I'm just going to scatter sow over here. Don't want them too close to each other, but if a few land close to each other, it's not a problem. I've got quite a lot of seeds here. I'm going to use them all up. Once we've sown this, we're going to cover it over, and we're going to grow these on the windowsill. They don't need it particularly warm to start germinating, sort of 13, 14 degrees. So even a cold room in most people's houses would do well. If you've got a particularly cold room, then move it slightly warmer. So just put them on there. Then we're just going to lightly cover it. You can use things like vermiculite and stuff like that. I tend to prefer to use the compost. I've already got it here. In many ways, you could call me a lazy gardener. So it's just cover them up. Good rule of thumb is to have as much compost over the surface of the seed itself. Now these are tiny, tiny seeds, so it's really just covering it, just like that. So we've got that. Now we're going to water it. Now you need to be careful when you water seeds. This isn't the best watering can in the world, but you know, like a flow, and just gently go over, just like that. And sometimes it's a good idea to wait till that settles in a bit and then go again. You almost can't overwater at this stage of a seed. We want enough compost, we want enough water to go into the compost, okay? And then I'll let that settle down, and then I'll probably water it again as well. Like I say, windowsill's perfect for it. It's tipping down with rain right here now, so it's not the best time to be gardening outside, so do it inside. This is a great thing to do this weekend. See you soon.